I think technology has a big part to play in the sustainability work. So if you apply it right, you can use any technology in your sustainability work. Just as an example, I mean, you can get a lot of more transparency in your supply chain using blockchain technology, creating transparency, but also efficiency, real life data in your supply chain. I think it's much harder today to communicate to your stakeholders and customers and not being honest. Because all the transparency we have, the social media, everything is sort of pointing in a direction that you need to be honest. You can't hide anymore, which is good for sustainability. So you don't greenwash, but you actually communicate what you do, and you do what you communicate. So I think technology will play a huge role in improving sustainability and helping companies to be more sustainable. I mean, the dream scenario is that every technology is sustainable. Unfortunately, it's not always like that. But I think you need to look at it from a sort of a balancing point of view. Does it give you more than it costs? If you apply it right, you could say blockchain is one of these technologies where it has a climate impact and it takes a lot of electricity and energy to work there. But at the same time, it contributes so much to improving a lot of things in companies' sustainability work. So I think it's for everyone to actually work to create technologies that are sustainable over time, and for companies to be cautious about what type of technology you use, what type of context, and how you apply it. But I would like to say that use technologies because it helps you. The efficiency and the way you can improve is so much higher than the cost. From a production point of view, you can say 3D printing is one of these technologies where I think really will help companies to become more sustainable. You can use materials that are locally sourced, and you can produce locally. You can take away a lot of distribution channels in that. You can then use generative design, a software, a way of sort of designing products, and reuse, recycle products again and again, then using 3D printing and other technologies to produce more locally with more local materials. So I think there's a lot of technologies that are out there, rightly applied, they will help you a lot to be more sustainable. I mean, the obvious ones for me is if you want to look at your own operations, utilize the sort of solar panels or sort of produce your own renewable electricity. But as a basic, I think every business needs to look at themselves and in what type of business you are and what type of industry. Look at your products, look at your operations, look at your customers and what their needs are. And then based on that, you sort of identify where can I work, what type of mandate do I have to work with sustainability and be trustworthy. So don't do everything, but select the areas where you feel you can achieve the most and have the highest impact. And then when you've done that, you look at the technologies that could be applied into those areas. I don't think the sort of sustainable technologies versus technologies, for me, is not sort of a valid way of expressing it. Every technology could help you in your way of working with sustainability. What we did and what helped a lot is, I mean, any business has, when they invest in things, they have sort of a payback time or an IRR on the investment that they normally have. Sustainable technologies or implementing technologies into sustainability work could take a bit longer time because they're new and they're often innovative. So what we did was we increased the payback time for sustainability-related investments, which helped a lot. And we increased it quite a lot to sort of give it a chance to the organization to actually both find and implement those technologies or working methods or new behaviors in the organization, which takes time. Then it's always a challenge when you introduce new technologies. You already have something and it's competing with it, so it's way of building narratives around why we need this instead of that, and the benefits with it, not only from a sustainability point of view, also from a productivity, efficiency point of view. So if you do a normal investment, you would normally have a payback time of 3, maximum 4 years. So what IKEA then did was more or less doubling that time to say 7, 8 years on payback time on sustainable technologies, which helped a lot.